Social media has lied to you. Everyone says that the comfort zone is a bad thing and it should be avoided at all costs. And the only way to grow is to step outside your comfort zone. And that is true to an extent. I used to believe that the comfort zone was a really bad thing. But over the last 3 years, each and every single day, I have loved the comfort zone even more. And I've been more successful using the comfort zone. Yeah, my progress has skyrocketed ever since I've been using the comfort zone to my advantage. And I'm going to show you how I use the comfort zone to actually grow more than I would otherwise when I would have completely eliminated it from my life. So let's go back 3 years time. It was about 2020 September. That's when I started my self-improvement journey, right? Before that, I was living inside the comfort zone. Yeah, watching porn 3-4 times a day, eating junk food, all that type of shit, isn't very good for you. Then I discovered a YouTube video, No Fap and Cold Showers for 30 days, how it will change your life. That video has recently been deleted, so I can't show it to you. And I did it for 30 days, and I got addicted to that lifestyle straight away. But there was one thing that I did very wrong, and that was neglecting the comfort zone. You see, when I started, I went from level 1 to 100 in the first week. Yeah, I was working non-stop. I was editing my YouTube videos for like 5 hours a day, even though that didn't need to be done. I was working out like 3 hours in the gym, but the workout was absolutely so bad. I wasn't even breaking down the muscles. I was just feeding my ego. Yeah, I would say,
I've been in the gym for 3 hours, I've been editing my YouTube video for 5 hours, I've been working so hard.
But I wasn't getting absolutely anywhere. I was making little progress because I was a beginner, but not as much as I could have been making. And that week, I did not have any sort of comfort zone or any sort of rest in my life. And I got so fucking burnt out. I think it was like the 6th or 7th day. I literally did not do another productive thing for the following week. I didn't do anything. I probably went outside for 10, 20 minutes 3 times in that week. Yeah, I sat on my ass, I played my PlayStation, I scrolled on my phone. I was basically trying to escape the lifestyle because I was so uncomfortable outside of my comfort zone. And because I was out of energy, I was so burnt out, I had no motivation and no fuel at all to, go out there and do something productive. But then I got to that second week of my self-improvement journey and I'm like, okay, this past week has been very shit, but I'm gonna put that in the past and I'm gonna focus on just moving forward. And from now on, I'm gonna balance both. I'm gonna put about half of my day into the productive realm and I'm gonna put half of my day into the unproductive realm. But even though that unproductive stuff, like maybe gaming, going outside, my life was balanced 50-50. And ever since then, because you guys care about credentials, I have not had a day off in probably 2 or 3 years since then. Maybe 1 or 2 when I was feeling really burnt out. And of course, I've missed days of like YouTube uploading, TikTok uploading, but I was doing something more important on those days. And of course, I was that consistent because the why behind what I do is very strong. However, if I hadn't balanced my life, I wouldn't be who I am today. I would still probably be my past self. I would be exactly like my past self. I probably stuck with that 50-50 kind of lifestyle for about 3 or 4 months. And then I'm like, okay, this is my comfort zone now. Now let's step it up a notch. Let's go 75-25. I was probably working productively for about 8 to 10 hours a day. This was in lockdown, of course. So, it was very different back then. And I would probably relax for about 3 to 4 hours. I did this for months. And I just kept upping the notch 1% better every single day. And it's gotten to 2023 and I'm at the point now where I can work all day for days on end. Yeah, I choose to rest for about 1 to 2 hours a day. And in those 1 to 2 hours, I may play video games with the boys. I may go outside, play basketball, watch a movie on the weekends, watch YouTube, etc., etc. And I know there's going to be some people out there who doing that kind of stuff really hurts their ego. That's not productive. But in my eyes, that is productive. In my eyes, watching a movie, like let's say you've worked for 8-10 hours and it's really productive work. Yeah, I'm not meaning 8-10 hours of shitty quality work. I mean 8 to 10 hours of quality work. And you relax for 2-3 hours at the end of the day. You come back the next day, refreshed and fully recovered, ready to crush another day. Imagine if you do this for 3, 5, 10 years in a row. Imagine how much progress you would make. Rather than working 14 to 16 hour days, rushing shit, having shitty quality work, and not really getting anywhere, but just feeding your ego so you can say,
nobody works harder than me and I work 14 to 16 hour days. Why doesn't this come to me faster? Why am I not succeeding?
You play the victim mentality when you get into that type of mentality. I'm not saying that it doesn't work. For some people, grinding 24/7, Sigma male mindset works. It does. But for most people, you have to eliminate the Sigma male grind set mindset, eliminate your ego, and balance your life. But as long as you're getting better 1% every single day, that is the main priority. And that is how you can use your comfort zone to your advantage. So you can come back 100% the next day. Now, I'm not saying in your comfort zone, in those 3 to 4 hours of rest you may be taking, to jack off 4 or 5 times in an hour. I'm not saying that. Because activities like that will just fucking drain you. You know the things that may not be as productive, like, again, playing a game, going outside, playing basketball, reading a book, if you count that as not productive because it's not actually taking action, they don't really hurt you, unless you want them to, of course. With that said, if you are giving into your comfort zone too much and you're having trouble breaking your bad habits, please go and get the free ebook I have for you down below in the description. In that ebook, it pretty much goes over how I've changed my life, and for the people who care about the days out there, how I surpassed 1,000 days on no fat. Don't neglect the comfort zone, but of course, don't push it too far. With that said, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.